My sweet child, please listen to me very carefully. This is not just another message that you should skip. The moment you saw this, something deep inside your heart woke up. Do you know why? Because your mother, your precious mother, who is now in heaven, has been trying so hard to reach you since yesterday. She has been standing right next to you, so close, trying to get your attention. She has been softly calling your name with so much love. Even the wind is carrying her voice to you. And today, I, your Father in heaven, am here to tell you what her soul wants to say. She hasn't rested even for a moment. She hasn't stopped watching over you. She has been trying to touch your heart in ways you cannot fully understand. Do you remember that warm feeling you suddenly felt on your shoulder? That familiar smell that came from nowhere. Maybe it was her cooking, her perfume, or the way she used to fold your clothes. My child, that was her. She came to give you a message that you must hear. And you are not here by accident. I sent you to this message because this is the only way she could reach you. You have been so distracted lately. You have been trying to stay strong for everyone. But there is a quiet pain in your heart because no one understands you the way she did. And she knows that. That is why she is not giving up on you. Please, my child, don't scroll away. Stay here with me. Your mother's spirit has been asking me to let her voice pass through this message. Every word you are about to hear, every single line, is filled with what she has been carrying in her heart for you. And she told me to say this first. Tell my child, I never left. Not even for a moment. You see, my child, when someone's body leaves this earth, their love does not die. It changes its form. It becomes lighter than the air, softer than light, and more powerful than anything you have ever known. And your mother's love is all around you right now. I know you have felt it. She has seen your tears. She has heard the things you whispered when you thought you were alone. She has seen the way you smile for others, but then collapse into silence when no one is watching. She has been there on those nights when the room felt so heavy and the silence felt too loud. When you thought, if only she could see me now. My child, she does. She has seen everything. And today, yes, this very moment, she wants you to finally hear what she has been trying to say since yesterday. Baby angel, if this message is touching your heart, even a little bit, pause for just 1 second. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. It is not just a button, my child. It is a way to open more doors to messages from heaven. You never know which message is sent exactly for you. Baby angel, she says, I saw everything. And I am so proud of you. She saw that day when you didn't know how to get up from bed, but you still did. She saw how you protected others when no one protected you. She saw how you carried the weight of so many things that you never even told anyone about. She saw how strong you became even when your heart was breaking into pieces. And she is saying this with tears in her heavenly eyes. I wish I could have taken that pain away from you. I wish I could have stayed longer with you. I didn't want to leave you, but I am still with you, my child, in an even deeper way now, my child. I am letting her speak through this message, because I know what it means to lose someone you love. I created you with a heart that remembers, a heart that aches, a heart that longs. And I also created a place called heaven where no love is ever truly lost. Love only changes its form. It only rises higher. She needs you to forgive yourself, my child. You have been blaming yourself for things you never said, for words you didn't know how to say, for not being there at a time when you think she needed you the most. But she sees the full truth now. She knows how much you loved her, more than anything in this world. And that is all that matters to her now. She said, "Tell my child, I know it wasn't their fault. I forgive everything, even the things that didn't need any forgiveness." She wants you to smile again, without feeling guilty. She wants you to laugh, without the shadow of her absence pulling you back. She wants you to live fully, not to forget her, but to carry her love into everything you do. Every act of kindness you show, every brave word you speak, every time you choose to love someone, that is her living through you. That is her light shining through your life. Child, please don't ignore this. She is waiting for your heart to open again, not to pain, but to peace. This message is not just a message, my child. It is a bridge between heaven and your soul. That is why your eyes are still here. That is why your heart has not let you click away. Because deep inside, part of you knows this is real. And I, the Lord your God, am confirming it right now. Her spirit is alive with me. She is in light, in peace, in power. She has been whispering your name over and over from the other side, hoping you would hear it, hoping your spirit would stop just long enough to feel it. And now that you are finally listening, she says this: please don't think you have been alone. You were not alone on that night when you cried yourself to sleep and didn't tell anyone. You were not alone that morning when you wanted to give up, but you still got dressed and faced the world. You were not alone when you thought, if she were here, she would have understood. She did understand. She does understand. Because every time you felt that invisible comfort, that sudden calm during the storm, that was her. Every time you escaped something dangerous that you didn't even know was coming near you, She was the one whispering to the angels, guiding them to protect you. She never stopped being your mother, not even when the world told you she was gone. Child, you must understand this. Love does not disappear after death. It grows bigger. It breaks through the walls of time. It dances between heaven and earth, and it finds its way back to you every single time. Especially now. Especially tonight. And she is saying this with such urgency now. Tell my child not to give up. Tell them their life still matters so much. Tell them I have seen the future, and it is beautiful. She has been trying to place signs in front of you. Did you notice that feather on your path? Those repeating numbers on your phone? That song on the radio that felt like a hug from the sky? My child, these were not coincidences. These were her little ways of saying, I am still here. I am right beside you. I, the Lord your God, allowed these signs for a reason. Because I honor the prayers of those who are in heaven. And her prayer was you. She has been talking to me about you, telling me how your heart needs rest, how you are tired of pretending to be strong. And I have seen it all. I have watched your silent battles that no one else sees. And now your mother is saying, it is time. It is time for my child to live again. She wants you to stop punishing yourself with questions that have no answers. Questions like, what if I had done more? What if I had said this? What if I had just one more day with her? Child, she knows your love. That is all she has ever needed to know. That love is what she took with her to heaven. That love is what still keeps her spirit glowing beside you. And she needs you to know this next part very clearly. She says, tell my child that something they have been waiting for is about to happen. You have been praying, haven't you? Quietly, secretly. Sometimes you didn't even say it out loud, but she heard it. I heard it. And heaven has been moving ever since. What is coming for you is not something small. It is not random. It is sacred. And her spirit, your mother's spirit, is going to be right there when it happens. You might not see her with your eyes, but you will feel her. The same way you are feeling this message right now. That tug in your chest, that warmth behind your eyes, that is not just emotion alone. That is connection. That is real. She is saying, tell them to trust again, believe again, love again, hope again. You are not cursed, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are not unloved. You are the child of a woman who still fights for you even from heaven. And I, your God, allowed this moment to happen for one reason, to remind you that I am not done writing your story. Neither is she. So breathe, my child, for the first time in so long. Just breathe deeply and feel her love surrounding you like a warm blanket. Baby angel, If you are still watching this, please don't ignore this moment. Click subscribe and allow the light to follow you everywhere. More messages like this are being sent to you. Some from angels, some from your loved ones, and some straight from my heart in heaven. This is your divine connection, baby angel. And now she wants to talk about a special memory. Do you remember that time, maybe long ago, when you sat together quietly? She looked at you, saying nothing, but everything was said through her eyes. She carries that moment with her in heaven. She replays it over and over. That is the memory she keeps closest to her heart. And now she says, "That was the moment I knew my child would be okay, even though your path would be filled with storms, even though people would hurt you, even though life would try to harden your spirit. I knew you would rise. I knew your heart would stay soft. I knew God would walk with you, just as I once did. Let go, child. Let go of the fear that you are alone in this world. Because you are not. You never were. And today, your mother proved that by sending this message through me. She says this softly now, almost in a whisper. But it is so clear. Tell my child I never stopped loving them. Not even for 1 second. And my beloved child, I confirm that to you. Her love is alive. It moves like wind through your memories, like sunlight warming your skin, like a prayer that never ends. She is not just a memory from the past. She is not gone. She is a presence. She walks with you every single day. You know that moment when you are doing something ordinary, washing dishes, walking down the street, looking out the window, and suddenly you feel a sadness that you cannot explain. That is when her spirit is closest to you, not to make you sad, but to remind you that she is right there beside you. And when you feel that strange peace afterward, that calm that washes over you for no reason at all, that is me wrapping both of you in my arms. Because, child, your mother's soul is resting in my light, and I take care of what you love. That is my promise to you. Now, she is asking you to promise her something. Promise her you will start living again. Promise her you will stop holding your breath, waiting for life to hurt you again. Promise her you will begin again, not because you have forgotten her, but because her love has made you strong enough to keep going. She knows you hesitate to trust people anymore. She has seen how you back away from opportunities. She has felt your fear of being left behind again. But now she is saying, "Nof, my child must live. You are not meant to just survive, my child. You are meant to shine brightly, and you will. Because something beautiful is coming. A shift, a miracle, a moment that your mother has already seen in heaven. She has been praying for this, begging me for this, interceding for this. She has seen the doors that are going to open for you. the people who are about to walk into your life, the healing that is finally going to happen. And she wants you to be ready. No more hiding in the shadows. No more dimming your light. No more pretending you are fine when you are breaking inside. She says, I have already lost time on earth with my child. I don't want them to lose any more time with their own beautiful life. So live boldly. Feel everything deeply. Speak your truth. Love without apology. Because your life is not over. It is just beginning. I see how you have been carrying her absence like a wound that will not close. But from today, I want you to carry it differently. Not as pain, but as a promise. A promise that you will make her proud every single day. Because she is watching you. She is cheering you on. She is dancing in heaven every time you take one step forward. My beloved child, listen closely now. There is someone around you who has no idea what you are carrying in your heart. But they will soon be the answer to a prayer you haven't even spoken yet. This person has been sent to you. Your mother helped send them. They may be a friend, a guide, a healer, or someone who will help bring your heart back to life. So please, don't shut yourself off. Don't build walls so high that even heaven cannot get through to you. Let people in. Let light in. Let me in. Because when you let love flow again, your mother's spirit flows through you. That is how she continues to live. Through your joy, not your pain. Now she is saying one last thing. And her voice is trembling with emotion as she says it. Tell my child, I am still your home. You can still talk to me. You can still pray and know that I hear every word. You can still close your eyes and feel my warmth wrap around your shoulders like I used to do. I am the angel you always feel but cannot see or explain. And I will stay beside you until the day we meet again in God's kingdom, where there is no goodbye, only forever. Baby angel, you are still here for a reason. If this message has reached deep into your heart, it was meant exactly for you. Click subscribe to stay connected to these divine messages. You are not alone in this journey. And this is only the beginning, baby angel. So go now, child. But not as you were before. Go with the strength of your mother's spirit, living inside you. Go with the courage to feel joy again. Go knowing you are not forgotten. Not by her, and not by me. And the next time you feel the wind softly brush your cheek, or hear your name in a dream, or sense someone sitting near you when the room is empty, know that it is her, still loving you, still guiding you, still whispering, you are going to be okay, my child, and I will always be near. She is here, my child, right now. Even as you read this, she is standing beside you in spirit, not in fear, not in sorrow, but in peace, in power, in light, and with so much love in her soul that it pours through even this message. And she is not just watching. She is working for you. She is sending you strength when your knees want to buckle. She is placing divine protection over all your plans. She is guiding the right people to cross your path at exactly the right time. People who will truly see you, who will understand you, and who will never ask you to hide your heart again. She is saying, "Tell my child to pay attention. A door will open within days. You may not recognize it at first. It might look ordinary on the outside, but deep within, it will be everything you have needed. A chance, a change, a second beginning." She is saying, "Don't be afraid. Just walk through it. And child, I want you to know something from me, your Creator." She asked me for this moment. She asked me to send this message through the angels, through the signs, through this very page, because she knew it was time for you to hear what your soul had been waiting to receive. You have carried so much alone. You have smiled for others while carrying invisible bruises on your heart. But your mother sees the truth. She always did. And now, in her heavenly clarity, she sees even more. She sees your future. She sees how far you will go. She sees the love you will give, the difference you will make, the beauty that still surrounds you. And she wants you to stop thinking your best days are gone, because they are not. She says, "Tell my child the days ahead are full of gold." Yes, golden moments, golden memories yet to be made, golden people who will walk into your life and restore your faith in connection, in loyalty, in miracles. And child, she will be part of every one of those moments, just in a different form, in the way your heart softens unexpectedly, in the way you feel calm when you thought you would break, in the way a stranger might say something, and you will swear those were her words. That is how I allow love to work through time and space, because nothing is stronger than love rooted in eternity. She says again, urgently, lovingly, eternally, "Tell them I didn't leave. I just became the sky, the stars, the breeze, the rhythm of the rain. I became everything that would bring my child peace." She wants you to promise her something one last time. Promise her you will stop waiting for the pain to pass before you start living again. Because life is waiting for you. I am waiting for you. And she, your mother who gave you life, is watching, cheering, and loving you louder than ever before. My child, I bless you now, with clarity, so you may see the path ahead, with courage, so you may walk it without fear, with peace, so you may rest deeply, with joy, so your laughter may be full and free, and above all, with love, pure, endless, and healing love, the kind of love that crosses between heaven and earth, the kind of love your mother still gives you every moment. Baby angel, stay connected. My child, more messages will find you just like this one did. Subscribe now and open yourself to the guidance of heaven. You are not walking alone. Heaven walks with you, baby angel. Go now with your heart a little lighter, with your soul a little stronger, and with the sacred truth that you are deeply loved by me, by your angels, and by a mother who has never once stopped calling your name in heaven. You are her child. You are my child, and your story is far from over. In fact, it is only just beginning. And now, child, take a deep breath. Let it be the first breath you take, not in grief, but in gratitude. Gratitude for the love that still surrounds you like a protective shield. Gratitude for the soul of the woman who gave you life and who now protects yours from the very gates of heaven. She didn't vanish. She just changed her form. And even now, she is smiling. Yes, smiling. Because you stayed until the end of this message. That means your spirit was ready. Ready to hear what she has waited so long to say. Ready to heal. Ready to rise. There is one more thing she is asking me to tell you. She said this very clearly in my presence. Tell my child that their heart is still beautiful, that nothing life did has damaged it beyond repair. And I agree, my child. Your heart, though scarred, though weary, though tender, is still full of so much love. It makes heaven shine brighter. And your mother sees it clearly. She is proud of the strength you don't even know you have. She is proud of the kindness you give, even when the world has not always been kind to you. You are not invisible, even if some people made you feel that way. You are not a mistake, even if someone once treated you like one. You are a divine creation, an echo of eternity wrapped in human skin. And just as your mother shaped you with her love on earth, I am shaping you now with my divine purpose. From this moment forward, everything changes. Yes, child, everything. Because now you will start seeing things that were always there, but were hidden by sorrow. You will notice joy in small places again. You will begin to dream again without the shadow of guilt. You will smile and realize it feels real, not forced. That is her gift to you. She said, I can't hold them anymore with my arms. So God, will you hold my child until they can feel me again? And I said, yes, yes, I will hold you. I will walk with you. I will bless you in the places where you were broken. I will restore what grief has stolen from you. Because her last prayer was not for herself. It was for you. She asked me to cover you in peace, to open doors no human could open, to send comfort during the nights you feel weakest, and to remind you always, you are never alone. You have made her proud simply by surviving. You will make her even prouder when you start truly living. So walk boldly now, child. Let your steps be light. Let your heart be open. Let her voice echo through your decisions. Gentle, wise, and always loving. And when the world gets loud, when people don't understand your silence, when memories visit without warning, just place your hand on your heart and say softly, I know you're here, Mom. I feel you, because she will be. In every sunset, in every answered prayer, in every new chapter, you are brave enough to write now. She is waiting for you to live again. Not for her, but with her love forever surrounding you. Baby angel, this is not the end. It is your invitation into light, into healing, into divine timing. Subscribe now to stay connected with the guidance you didn't know you were missing. Angels are always near, baby angel. Now go, my beloved child. Let this be the night you begin again. Let this be the message that reminded you your mother's love never left. And neither did I. I am with you always. Until the end of every shadow, through every sunrise, and into the eternity that is already written in your name. You are not lost. You are just becoming who you were always meant to be. And your mother, she is smiling now. Because finally, you believe it. Yes, my beloved child, I will continue. Because this message still carries the weight of heaven. There is still more your mother wants you to know. More light to pour into your soul before this moment ends. Right now, your angels are surrounding you. They have been waiting for this silence inside you. This open space where you are finally listening. Not just with your ears, but with your heart. That is why every word right now is entering deeper. Because your heart is not just broken. It is awakening. She said something else to me, in a voice trembling with love. Please tell my child the pain didn't mean they failed me. It meant they loved me. Child, do you hear that? All the grief, all the confusion, all those nights when you didn't know how to keep going. None of it was weakness. None of it made you unworthy. None of it made you less in my eyes or hers. It made you more. Because even through the pain, you kept loving her. And that love, it reached heaven. It reached her very soul. And when you couldn't speak, your tears spoke for you. They became prayers. And your mother caught every single one of them. She never needed your perfection. She only needed your love. And you gave that more than you even know. She also said, tell my child to stop waiting for permission to be happy. You have been holding yourself back, afraid that if you smile too wide or laugh too loud, it means you are moving on without her. But my child, you are not leaving her behind. You are carrying her forward. Every joy you allow into your life now becomes a celebration of her memory, not a betrayal of it. Let the light in again. Let her love breathe inside you, not as sorrow, but as strength, because what she gave you was eternal. And now it is time for you to let that eternity bloom in your daily life. She wants you to dance again, to dream again, to plan without guilt, to rest without fear, to stop wondering when you will feel whole again, and just start living from the wholeness that has been quietly waiting under your pain. She says, "There is a new chapter coming, one I prayed for." And yes, child, that chapter has already begun. You are already walking into it. The very fact that you have stayed with me this long through this message proves your soul is ready to feel differently, to see signs differently, to receive differently. There is someone in your life right now who is going to be an instrument of healing. You may not recognize them yet, or maybe you have already met, but the purpose has not been revealed. Your mother is guiding this person toward you, or guiding you toward them. Don't push it away when it happens. Don't question if you deserve it. Just receive it. Your mother's spirit is actively creating space for your future joy. And part of that joy will come through human love. Yes, even romantic love, deep friendships, or family healing. And she wants you to accept that love when it arrives. This time you will be ready, not because you will forget her, but because her love will be the soil in which all new blessings grow. Let her be the reason you heal, not the reason you hide. Let her voice in heaven become the voice that cheers you on when no one else does. Let her light inside you become brighter than any loss. And now, child, I want you to do something very simple. Close your eyes after this message ends. Take a breath and whisper her name softly as if she is in the room, because she is. And when you do that, she will hear you. She will smile, and she will say, in the quietest corner of heaven, "That's my child. And I am so proud of them." Baby angel, if this message opens something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe now. It is not just a button. It is an act of faith, because sometimes the next message holds the answer you didn't even know you needed. Baby angel, heaven is not far. It is one quiet moment away, and now you have had it. Carry this love with you. Let it walk beside you in every decision. Let it heal the moments you still don't speak of. Let it fill the spaces where pain once lived. And remember, when no one else understands, your mother in heaven does, and so do I. I am God, I am love, and I am here, always. Of course, my child, this message is not over until your heart feels full, until the love that has been reaching out to you finally settles in like a calm after the storm. So let me continue, because your mother still has more to say through me. She is showing me something now. A moment you may not even remember clearly. A small, sacred memory. You were younger. You were hurting. And she sat beside you and just held you. Not saying much. Maybe not saying anything at all. But her presence was enough. That moment is still with her in heaven. She carries it like a precious jewel in her soul. And she wants you to know. That moment when I held you, that is how I hold you now. She cannot wrap her arms around you the same way anymore. But her spirit surrounds you completely. And on the days you feel like collapsing, she is there, placing invisible strength inside your chest. You felt it. That strange courage to keep going when you should have been broken. That was not from nowhere. That was her. And now she wants you to promise something deeper. Promise me, she says, that you will stop punishing yourself for surviving. You did not choose to live while she had to go. That was not your decision, my child. That was mine. And there is no guilt in that. No shame. No debt to pay. Her time on earth ended, but yours did not. And there is a reason for that. You have something left to do. And she knows what it is, even if you don't yet. She sees a version of you that you have not met yet. A version that is peaceful, whole, joyful. A version who laughs loudly and loves freely without always looking back over their shoulder. And she believes in that version of you with all her heavenly strength. She says, I want my child to know that heaven is not far. Not some unreachable, cold place. Not a fog. Not an end. It is closer than breath. It is where I am. And it is where she is now. That is why you still feel her. That is why her voice still visits you in dreams. Those dreams, they were not random, my child. Those were real visits. Yes, child. When your heart was still enough, and your soul open enough, I allowed her to step into your sleep and sit beside your spirit. That is why you woke up feeling like something sacred had happened. Even if you didn't remember every detail. She touched you. She is still touching your life. She is placing protection over your decisions, grace over your mistakes, and miracles in places you don't even see yet. And now she says this part very softly, like she is holding back tears. Please don't wait to say the words you hold inside. You have held back so many things, haven't you? Love you wanted to give. Forgiveness you thought came too late. Dreams you have put off out of fear. She sees all of it. And she wants you to let it out now. Speak from your heart. Love fully. Trust again. This life is too short to live halfway, and too sacred to keep waiting. Child, I gave you a heart that feels deeply, not to hurt you, but to guide you. I gave you emotion so you would know what matters. I gave you memory so you could keep her with you, not to ache, but to honor. And I gave you today, this very moment, so you could finally hear this truth. You are not alone, not forgotten, not broken, not cursed. You are held. You are chosen. You are loved with a love so big it crossed heaven just to reach you. Baby angel, my child, if you felt that love today, let it guide your next steps. Subscribe now and stay connected. More messages are coming. You are not meant to do this alone. You never were, baby angel. And now go. But not as you were before. Go as someone who carries heaven in their chest. Go as someone who knows their mother is not lost, but closer than ever. Go as someone who believes again, because belief is the doorway to every healing you have been waiting for. And I am opening it for you, now and always. My precious child, as this message comes to an end, I want you to hold on to every word you just heard. Your mother's love has traveled from heaven to your heart today, and that love will never fade. She is with you in every breath, every step, every sunrise that touches your face. You are not walking this path alone anymore. You never were. From this moment on, let your heart be lighter. Let your smile be real. Let your life be filled with the peace and joy she always wanted for you. She is dancing in heaven every time you choose happiness, every time you choose to live fully, every time you choose love. If this message touched your soul, if you felt her presence here with you, please do not let this moment pass. Press that like button as a sign that you received her message. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell, because heaven has more messages waiting for you. Messages of hope, healing, and divine love that are meant exactly for you, baby angel. Share this video with someone who needs to feel their loved one's presence today. Someone who is grieving. Someone who feels alone. Because when you share love, it multiplies and heaven smiles. Thank you for staying until the very end. That shows how strong your spirit truly is. Your mother is so proud of you right now. And so am I. Go now, my beloved child, wrapped in her eternal love, guided by heaven's light, and protected by angels who never leave your side. Your beautiful story continues, and it will be filled with miracles. God bless you always.